Let's talk about how to use the live sales function inside of the BeLive platform to do direct sales while you're on your live streams, and my favorite way to be using this that has nothing to do with direct sales. Let's take a look. The direct sales feature inside of BeLive is meant to do live sales directly while you're broadcasting to people, but you don't have to use it in that way. In fact, for me, I do not do direct sales while I'm live streaming, but I use this feature all the time because it is the most seamless way to be showing content on your screen without it going on and off and glitching and making it look kind of weird. So this is a smooth transition to show imagery while you are on air. And for me, I use it mostly to show off fan quotes and questions. So real quick, let's take a look at how that looks, and then let's take a look at the buttons. So for me, I just add in my images and then I can simply click through them. I don't have to send different images on and off and have to worry about multiple things being on screen. I can just easily click through it if I want. Now the cool thing with this is that I actually have the ability to kind of set what is important to me, and so if I am doing direct sales, I can list a title, I can list a description, I can list a link, which then BeLive kicks out to my chat box so that people can just click on the link and go directly over to buy whatever that happens to be. Or even if I'm giving out like a link to a tutorial I want them to watch, I can do that automatically without me having to lift a finger while I'm on air. So the live sales can be found in the left-hand side toolbar, and it's labeled live sales, so it's nice and easy for you to see. And you have the ability to create different lists in here, so you can create as many as you want. I tend to delete mine when I am done because I go through those quotes all the time and I don't want to accidentally grab the wrong list while I'm doing my live Ask Me Anythings. But it looks just like this. You can put in images, so I could even do this. I only have one image in here, but you can see how I can just put that right on screen, and it's a lot more seamless than adding in that media, and it makes for smoother transitions. So I do have the ability to go through my list and pick the list that I want. Let's just click on the one I created this morning for my live stream. And here's what we've got. You have it's going to be blank for you when you create a new one, and it's just going to look like that. You're going to click add an item. It's going to be a blank box. You're going to click upload media, and then you can drag and drop whatever media you want to add into that. You then have the ability to add in a name. So if you are using this in the live sales function, this will put a name up on it with you. So let's say you're selling a pink dress. You would type in pink dress. You can type in the price there as well. This can show up on the screen if you add that in. You also have the ability to add in your description, and then you can link this item. Now this will be kicked out again to the chat. So if you're on Facebook, it will go into the comments. If it is in YouTube, it will go to the running chat link. And on YouTube, here's a pro tip. It will go into the chat. I also recommend you put it in the comments because the chat is active while you are live streaming, but people can't really access it easily after the fact. So make sure you are dropping a link in your description or in the comments after your live stream on YouTube as well. So once you have your information filled out, you can put it where you want it and where you don't want it. You don't have to have it on everything. This little checkbox up at the top here says send link to the comments when the item is on screen. So if you click this, if you put a link anywhere, when that particular image comes up on screen, so let's say I've linked it to this particular one, it will go out when I put this one up on screen. So when I click over to it, it'll send the link out to that one. So for this one, I might link up my affiliate link to BeLive because that's what we're talking about in this particular comment. My affiliate link would then get sent out into the comments for people to get their free trial of BeLive. But it does not go out until I put this one up on the screen. So if you don't need it for everything, you don't have to put it on everything, just the ones that you need. Now, pro tip here, this is really important. When you have it on your very first item that you're going to put up there, so let's just say I've got a link connected to this image. If I have put it over on my screen and then I've used the solo mode, so it's still here in my live section, but it is not featured on screen, when I go live, if I have this up here, but it's not seen, but it's up here, it will send that link out in advance. So if you want it prepared and you're the only one speaking, you're just going to use that solo mode for the first few minutes until you put that up there. I do recommend you have a buffer here. So put just a blank image without a link or put a duplicate. That way, if it is here, it doesn't go out automatically when you start. It only goes when you click to the next one. Does that make sense? That way, you can control when those links go out. So if you need to put a buffer in there, absolutely put that buffer in there. Otherwise, kick it over to your staging area and do not bring it up until it is time. So you see the live sales function has many different ways of leveraging it inside of your live streams for your business. Make sure you click the subscribe and notification bell because we're continuing our deep dive of live stream functions inside of the BeLive platform to grow your business in a profitable way. I'll see you in the next video.